Welcome back. I hope you guys are enjoying our content thus far. Today I'm going to do a simple Einkorn recipe, and it's just for sandwich bread. We were out of bread, and it's been my purpose for a while to start making our bread in general so we don't have to buy any from the store. So I'm basically just starting out with yeast and warm water. I'm using a teaspoon and a half of active yeast, and then I have to warm my water up on the stove because we don't have a microwave anymore. Another chat for another day. But now I'm adding sugar and salt, which was a tablespoon of sugar and I think it was a teaspoon and a fourth of sea salt. And then I added 2 tablespoons of oil and stirring that all around and getting it mixed in. And then I added my 3 3/4 cup of einkorn. I kind of worked it in slowly. I also like to work in my water slowly because I feel like there's always dry bits left. So I did add a little more water toward the end. In all, you do about 1 1/4 cups of water, and I always add a little extra splash. So which you'll see me do that. But I basically just stir all that together, mix it up really good, and let it rise for a little bit. Now, at this point, I am basically just going to allow the bread to rest. About 45 minutes is how long I did it this first time. Once it has rested for that first time, I butter up a loaf pan and I stick it in there for another half hour, cover it, and let it rest again. After that, you're just going to stick it in the oven about 45 to 55 minutes on 375 and just let it cook. This is actually a really quick way to get some really good homemade bread without having to do those hours of, rising. So I like this bread. It is denser, it is different, but it is way better and more tasty than anything that you could get in the store. this point, you have an amazing Einkorn loaf of bread that is decadently delicious and easy to make. There's not a lot of fuss, there's not hours of rising. It's really very simple, and it just slides right out of the pan, which is something I was very happy about. I've had bread stick and just be fully ruined, in my opinion, because I like slices of bread. I don't like bread that's all stuck to the bottom of the pan. Now, yes, this crust is pretty thick and pretty dense, but it's still so delicious and very easy to peel off if your kids aren't, big crust fans. The inside is extremely soft and just delicious. So while our einkorn was baking in the oven, I decided to throw together a little bit of tuna. Found a few cans in the pantry, so I whipped it together with mayo, carrots, and celery. And I usually like to add sweet relish, but I didn't have any today, unfortunately. I added a little bit of salt, and that, added some flavor. But it was still delicious. The kids loved it, Anime especially. I think tuna is probably one of her favorite lunchtime meals. We just don't make it that often. But it was really quick and easy, and it made some extremely delicious sandwiches on that einkorn bread, if I have to say so myself. To make an end here, I do want to share with you about the flour that I choose to bake with. It is einkorn flour. And you might be thinking, ew, gross, something weird, something new. But I'm telling you, this is nothing like anything you've ever had. It is delicious. It is also a really great history lesson. If you don't know anything about einkorn, research it. It was the flour that Jesus was probably eating, and it's pure, it's heirloom, it's not hybrid, and so people even with gluten sensitivities will more than likely be able to eat this because the gluten amount in it is so small. But it's really amazing. It's safe to feed my family, and they love it. We're never going back to regular white, yucky store-bought flour ever again. So I just want to share that. It's not sponsored. It's just stuff we use every day and that we love as a family. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this content. If you did, please like and subscribe because it truly does help our channel.